Yo, Mom, I lost 2 pounds yesterday. Didn't even change my diet.
How'd you do that?
I just exercised for 6 hours.
6 hours of running? Forget it. Not worth it to me.
I never said that I was running for 6 hours. Whatever. Alright, what's going on, guys? Dale here. Welcome to the video. You may be wondering why I'm outside, and there is a reason for that. It is 5:19 a.m. I don't know if you can see that. Everyone in my house is sleeping, and I have a video planned today that I need to start early. So we're going to be doing something fun today. We're going to be doing 20 different forms of exercise, and I'm going to see how many calories I can burn in a full day going off of my Apple Watch, which is why I don't have it on yet, because it doesn't count until the challenge starts. So what I'm going to be doing is 20 different forms of exercise and at least 10 minutes of each form, not limited to 10, but at least 10. And I'm going to see how many calories, according to my Apple Watch, that I can burn in one whole day. So if you're excited for this, definitely hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's get into it. All right, guys, so to start today, we're gonna be doing a 45 to 50 minute walk, followed by a 10-minute run outside. The reason why we're doing a longer walk than run is because I'm going to be getting my lift in right after this, and I want something that's low impact just to get myself warmed up. The walk's gonna wake me up a little bit, and then the run's gonna get me nice and warm for the lift. We'll see about that. Just like the Anabolic Kitchen, there are no rules. So walking definitely isn't my favorite form of cardio, but I do have to say it definitely serves a purpose in getting you awake and getting their body going. It's either the walking or the fact that it's 40 degrees outside, but either way, I'm definitely awake as if it were like 10, 11 o'clock, but you know, it's still only 5:30, so. All right, we have a very slight change of plans. So I underestimated the amount of light that was not on the roads near where I live. So instead of running on the road, I ended up finishing my walk and driving to the high school, and I'm gonna get the 10-minute run in here. It's only like 5 minutes away from my house, so it's not a big deal. All right, so the 10-minute run is complete. I've certainly worked up an appetite, so the plan now is to go home, eat some breakfast, and then wait about 30 minutes to an hour, and then get my lift in. All right, so we're about to get into the workout. Today is leg day, so I can't even imagine what the legs are gonna feel like tomorrow, but we're gonna get into it, working on some heavy squats, and then tapering down to some accessory work. I don't really wanna completely kill myself here, but I do want this to be the biggest part of the day in terms of strength, so we're gonna really try to turn some intensity up. I strongly recommend you guys track your workouts every week and refer back to them, more importantly. I know a lot of people that track their workouts that never see them after they track them. The reason why you want to always refer back is to make sure that, you know, something's improving, you know? And improvement doesn't happen workout to workout. You're not always gonna get, you know, add 5 pounds to every single lift, every workout. But you do want to make sure that over the course of like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, that you're incrementally improving on something, whether it's more reps with the same weight. So say you did squat for 315 for a set of 5, you increase it to 315 for a set of 6 or 7, stuff like that, because I know that A lot of people don't ever look back on their workouts to make sure they're progressing, and it actually halts your progress. You wanna make sure your workouts are a little more difficult. You wanna challenge yourself every workout so you'll see those improvements. All right, I just finished up a workout. We are at 884 calories total burned for the day. It is 10:04 a.m. So now I'm gonna go do some post-workout cardio. And if you guys saw the last video, you already know where I'm going. See you there. All right, so we're back in my aunt's basement, AKA Cardio Express. Doing some post-workout cardio, 10 minutes of 4 different forms of cardio. First one was the Peloton, or an indoor bike. Second one was walking up and down the stairs because they don't have a stair climber, so it works the same way. Third form was the elliptical. And the last one is right here, just an incline walk on the treadmill without holding on to the treadmill at all. I do want to say that if you're going to do cardio, I would say put it at the end of your workout, just so you're not fatigued for the actual workout itself, and you could still lift your heavy weights and build your muscle, and then go fatigue yourself after. This is going to be right before lunch, and then I'm going to eat lunch, and then we got probably the dumbest part of the day, so I will see you when that time comes. All right, it is 2:45 p.m. and we are just over 1,500 calories burned for the day. We are now on a hike at a place called Southford Falls. It's a local spot. Definitely not the Grand Canyon by any means. I compare it to like the missionary of hiking, you know? When you need your fix, it'll get the job done, but it's not gonna do anything crazy for you. Full disclosure, I was gonna go in the pool at my girlfriend's house, but then the water was really cold, and I didn't feel like getting hypothermia, so I decided not to do that. So I will catch up with you guys in a bit. We are running out of daylight, so right now we are on my way to my aunt's house to play some 1v1 basketball. We're lucky enough to meet up with Kyle Korver at the courts and be able to play against him one-on-one, so we're gonna be doing that, and that might be all we're doing there, I'm not sure. After that, we're gonna be heading to the high school for a large amount of cardio, so stay tuned for that. All right, so we are back at the high school doing, I believe, 4 forms of exercise here, 10 minutes each. I'm pretty gassed, I'm not gonna lie to you. So first we're gonna be doing interval training, then I'm gonna do calisthenics, then football, and then ultimate frisbee. So let's see how that works out. All right, so for the calisthenics portion, I'm gonna do 4 exercises, cycling through them for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do 8 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 decline push-ups over here, and then 20 mountain climbers. And I'm going to rotate through those as many times as I can in 10 minutes. Let's go.
did it.
What? Alright, my legs are absolutely fried, so I figured I'd go for an upper body type of exercise. What you're looking at here is the second thing of this shape that I've beaten today. It is a heavy bag. So we are going to beat boxing for 10 minutes for some cardio. Great form of exercise for the shoulders especially, and for your core. So let's get after it. All right. Woo! All right, that's boxing. Shoulders are on fire. Let me know in the comments. I've seen a few YouTubers doing full day of living like Mike Tyson. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. I think that'd be pretty thick, so definitely let me know in the comments. All right, our next form of exercise is going to be resistance bands work and training. So you could use resistance bands for stretching out, or you could use it for just about any exercise for strength if you didn't have any weights or anything at home. The good thing about the bands is it's able to keep constant tension on the muscle the whole way through the movement, focusing on the eccentric part of the motion. For like a bicep curl, you curl it up, and then the eccentric part on the way down. The bands are really nice because they're constantly fighting against you the whole way. So we're going to be doing some resistance band work for 10 minutes. So this next version of exercise is going to be more for the men. Ladies, you can also partake if you feel comfortable doing so, but I am not in the correct attire, so I'm going to have to find something to wear. That's better. Find your focus, everybody. We're doing Zumba. Day of exercise, I have a lot of muscles that are sore. So exercises number 19 and 20 are going to be yoga and meditation. Yoga is going to be great for stretching out the muscles, great for recovery, and meditation is great for the mind. So 2 ways to wind down at the end of the day if you're looking for maybe a more relaxing type of exercise. As you can see, I'm not very flexible, but there's going to be things that you're not good at that you're going to have to get good at for certain lifts or certain other things in your life. And one thing for me is certainly flexibility, so something I got to work on. I assume this is probably the easier part of giving birth, opposed to the actual baby itself being born. Sitting like this is the least of your worries. Alright guys, so it is 9:39 p.m. and we are taking the Apple Watch off for the day. Now, according to the Apple Watch, I burned 2,872 calories today. That number will be right up here. Does that mean that I can go ahead and eat 2,872 calories on top of what I had already eaten today? Absolutely not. Fitness trackers are a guess to the amount of calories burned per exercise. Two reasons I know this. One, when I lift, usually I don't wear the Apple Watch. I use the Apple Watch to track my time. I don't use the Apple Watch to track my calories, and it still, after every workout, says a number around 400 to 450 calories, and I don't even wear it. How else do I know this? A big metric that the Apple Watch specifically uses, and many of these fitness trackers use, is your heart rate to determine the amount of calories you burn. Now, if you were riding a bicycle and Lance Armstrong was riding a bicycle and you guys both were racing to see who could complete a mile the fastest, you're going all out. He's beating you anyway because he's Lance Armstrong. Your heart rate is going to be incredibly higher than his. Incredibly higher, because it's going to be easy for him to be able to race a normal person on a bike. You did not burn more calories than Lance Armstrong. You burned the same. You used the same amount of energy. He is just more efficient and faster with it. So it's not the heart rate that's burning the calories. Calories are really just energy expenditure. That's why fitness trackers are not 100% accurate. And I really suggest, if you're going to use them, which is totally fine, just understand that you're consistently inconsistent, which I have no problem with if you want to keep using it. But I don't want you guys to be eating the calories that your Apple Watch claims that you burned, because you might end up in a surplus and you won't be losing weight if that's your goal. Second thing I wanted to mention before we close out the video is I wasn't exactly straightforward in what I meant for this video to be. So I kind of pitched it as a calorie burning challenge. How many calories could I burn today? Doing 20 different types of exercise. And that's not what I wanted you to take from this video. Honestly, I didn't try to burn a ton of calories. Had I done that, there would have been certain things I did, certain things that I left out, and I would have probably narrowed it down to 3 or 4 different forms of exercise. What I did want you to take away from this video is that there are plenty of options for exercise. If I were to ask most people how often they exercise, they may not know that, walking your dog is an exercise. It counts. They think that it's just part of their daily routine, but they wouldn't tell me I walk my dog every day. They would tell me if they walk on the treadmill or if they run on the treadmill. I get a lot of people that tell me they don't like running. Like I say, how often do you exercise per week? I can't run. I hate running. I just don't want to do it. I didn't say, how often do you run? I said, how often do you exercise? So I did this video to show you 20 different types of exercises that you could do whenever you wanted. If you have a kid or you got friends, you can go out and throw the football around. Or if you like being alone, doing your own thing, you can go for a run, you can go for a walk. If you didn't want something very high impact, you could walk on a treadmill or do yoga or even meditate. Those are all ways to improve your health. And really, that's what exercise is. So I did this video pretty much to show you that there are fun ways that you could get exercise in without it being monotonous, boring. I run on the treadmill. You don't have to do it that way. You could change things up. So I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't. If you're looking forward to the next video, please hit that notification bell. It'll help YouTube show you when I post. And I will see you in the next one.